I'm touching grass, mom. I really am. I swear. And with that, yo, what is up, people? It is your boy Zayn, back with another banger video today, man. And yeah, I am back, and we are back with no bullshit guides. Today, we're going to be talking about how you can be more consistent in Valorant, and how you can perform more consistently in your ranked games. Let's not beat around the bush too long and get right into it. So before we can start getting into the tips on how you can be more consistent, we first need to get some key things addressed, okay? And I need you to listen to me right now. Valorant is a very inconsistent game. Valorant in itself has a lot of inconsistencies in it. Now you might be wondering, yo, what do you mean by that? What do you mean it's an inconsistent game? Now let me tell you. In Valorant, every single time you queue up for a ranked game, you will have 5 random enemies on the enemy team. You will have 4 random donkeys on your team that you have never played with before, and you will always be on a random selection of a map. And who knows, you might even be playing a random ass agent if you're the type of person to just pick whatever agent they feel like at the moment. Now look at that. There is always so many factors that you cannot control in Valorant. You will never know who's on the enemy team. You will never know who's on your team, and some of you people don't even know what agent you're gonna play and what positions you're gonna play on the map. So yeah, just keep in mind that Valorant is a very inconsistent game, and that our job to be consistent isn't to try and find the magical formula to be consistent in this inconsistent video game. It is to try and limit the inconsistencies that you do have on the game, because there is no way to make Valorant consistent, but there is a way for you to get rid of as many inconsistencies as possible. Now that we got that out of the way, let me tell you how you can limit these inconsistencies. The first thing we're going to talk about is something that all of you have probably heard before, but it's way easier said than actually put into practice, and that is have a main agent for each map in the current competitive pool. It is also okay to just have one main agent and one trigger completely, but me personally, there is certain agents that I enjoy more on different maps and that are flat out just better than other agents. For example, on Abyss, I really like to play Jet. And what this does, if you have a main agent for every map, every single time now that I'm on Abyss and I'm playing Jet, I will be in the same scenarios a lot of the times, okay? Let's say I've never played Jet before and I'm going for this A execute and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just priming my dash, throwing my smoke, dashing out, checking something, and then running out, and I'm a lost puppy. I have no idea what the fuck's going on because I've never played Jet on this map before, or I barely played Jet on this map, and I just randomly picked her because I thought I was gonna be the next 10s and I was gonna hit the montage clip. I was in those ocean eyes. Like, I thought I was hitting that, but I'm not. I'm not that guy. I've never played Jet on the Abyss before. I have no idea what the fuck's happening. But now if you're an experienced Jet player and you've done this before, you know how to entry properly, you know how to go in and check these angles and then take the duels. And you have been in this scenario so many times that it is second nature to you. You do not have to think about these things. And that is consistency. It isn't random. You're not on some random ass agent and you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. You're on the same agent that you're on all the time on this map. And you're doing the same plays that you do all the time on this map. So the amount of times that you've dashed out like this, checked these angles, and then taken these duels, the more and more repetitions you get in on this, even if you might die the first 50 times, you will get more and more consistent in these fights and just get better and better and better and eventually become unstoppable. And the more you play this agent on this map, for example, the more situations you're going to be in and the more comfortable you will be in every situation. And that's how you can become more consistent, by having a lot of quality repetitions that you can rely on when your instincts start to kick in. Another thing that is really important if you want to be more consistent when it comes to quality reps isn't only agent wise but also gunfight wise. It is very important if you want to be more consistent in your gunfights and in the fights you're taking in general that you get a lot of high quality repetitions in when it comes to gunfights. And I know it sounds stupid for me to just tell you to go play deathmatch, but hear me out. Let me actually explain it to you so you understand. Imagine you're getting peeked from front sight here while you're holding back sight on A in Abyss, okay? And this guy peeks you and you take a gunfight with him. How confident are you in this fight? How many times have you taken this exact fight before? Or this exact main fight? If all you play is competitive, I don't know, maybe you have this main fight. Let's say your enemies go A around 50% of the time, so 6 rounds, and you take this main fight like half of those rounds that they go A. So that's 3 times you're taking this main fight. That's 3 repetitions you get in a ranked game of Abyss. Now, how many times do you get Abyss in a day? I don't know, let's say 3 times. That's 9 times you get to practice that duel in one day. Now, imagine you're playing deathmatch and you get this map. The amount of times you can take this duel in one deathmatch is already more than 9. The amount of repetitions you can get while you're playing DM is insane. Now, let's say you're holding backside on A, but you're an avid deathmatch enjoyer. You swing this, you're like, oh, I've taken this fight a billion times before. Bang. Oh shit, taken this fight before. Bang. Oh wait, this is just like in deathmatch. Boom. Boom, bang, tarang, tarang. There is your ace. There is your clip. And then you go post that on Twitter, and maybe the huzz will finally start texting you back. Let's be real, they probably won't. But do you see what I'm trying to tell you? The amount of fights that you can take in DM is so much higher than the amount of fights you can take in ranked. So it is very important to play a lot of deathmatch so you're comfortable taking all these fights, because you've taken them so many times before. If I've taken this side duel towards main 1,000 times in my deathmatch games, how confident do you think I'm gonna be in taking this fight against somebody in ranked that doesn't play DM? Imagine you're this guy that's never played DM before. You have no idea what the fuck's going on. You barely ever take this duel. But this guy plays deathmatch for a living, so he's gonna sit here and fucking shit on you immediately because he's just used to fighting this angle so many times. Make sure you spam high quality reps and try and get used to it, and make sure you play the same agent, but you're also used to the feel of the agent and used to the executes, scenarios, and plays that you can do on that agent. The next thing I'm going to address is something very important that a lot of people actually underestimate. It is very important to not play if you have more important things to do. And I know you're going to say, Zayn, I need to play Valorant. I have to play. I'm addicted. Please. And I understand. Trust me. We're all there. I'm there right now. I cannot stop playing this game. I should have recorded this video 4 days ago so I can edit it. But it is 3 a.m. in the morning and I'm sat here now procrastinating because I've been playing Valorant all the time. And guess what? I've been playing like shit because I know I should have been recording this video instead. Just think to yourself, would you rather get done whatever you need to have done and then be able to play Valorant with nothing on your mind? Or do you want to play Valorant even though you have more important things to do? Like, let's say your homework, or maybe you need to go goon, or maybe you have to play some Clash Royale. That's why we clash. Think about it. If your brain is more occupied with something else than playing Valorant, then no shit, it's gonna feel like shit playing the game. And your brain, even if you don't notice it consciously, subconsciously, your brain will know that it's not supposed to be playing Valorant right now, and you will play worse because of that. The next thing I'm going to talk about is how you can get multi-kills more consistently. This is something my friend taught me not too long ago, something that he does in his games, and his clips are absolutely insane. Basically, while you're taking a duel with somebody, let's say there's a guy right here and there's a guy main. While you're taking the duel with this guy, you flick to his head and you start going for the duel. In your head, in the back of your mind, you're already thinking about taking this duel with this guy in main. You're not even in this fight anymore. You've already won this fight and you're already in this duel. What that'll do is the second you get this kill, you will instantly be ready to take the other duel. Instead of killing, oh wait, there is a guy main, I should take this fight, and then killing, you're now, oh, there's a guy main, boom. You're instantly ready for that. And then while you're taking the fight with this guy in main, you're already thinking about the guy up here or the guy backside that you're gonna fight next. So then you're killing this guy and you're ready. Boom. And then you're ready. Boom. And that's how you can farm clips. And that's how you don't revert to crouch spraying all the time the second you see more than one enemy on your team, like a boosted donkey. Let's say you swing out of the smoke here and you have 3 enemies in front of you right here and none of them are looking at you. A boosted player will crouch spray and whiff completely and embarrass himself, and the entire team and all the e-girls in the lobby are gonna laugh at you and you will never make it out the mud. What a zaynnfps watcher is gonna do is gonna swing out of the smoke, aim at one guy, and already be thinking about the next guy. Kill him, think. Kill him, think. Boom. And you just readjust and aim and go for the headshots every single time. And that is how you can get multi-kills so much more consistently. Let me insert a clip where I did this right here. The fifth and last thing I'm going to talk about is very, very important. I can't stress this enough. Make sure that your gaming conditions are always the same, okay? You want to be playing in consistent conditions so you can perform consistently, because you cannot expect to play the same if you're not even going to be sitting the same, for example. Make sure you have your keyboard and mouse and monitor and the way you're sitting in your chair set up almost the exact same way every single time you play. That way your mind and body and your hand-eye coordination can get used to the posture and position you're in, and it is so much easier for you to perform more consistently that way. If you learned something new and maybe even had a good laugh along the way, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Who knows, I might even be live on Twitch right now, and if you have any questions and want me to answer them for you, I got you. Come check out the Twitch. The link is going to be at the top of the description. It is twitch.tv/zaynnfps. Make sure you do your homework. Peace.